if you would have told me a couple years ago that I'd be recording video to help others live happier, healthier lives, I would have laughed in your face. And it's just, I never thought I would be in a position where I would be explaining how to feel and move better. But here we are. I'm Coach Linden, one of the coaches over at Getting It Daily, where we help people change the relationship they have with both food and fitness. And I started my journey like so many people who are probably going to watch this video. I was uninspired, I was at home, I was going from day to day, just doing what I had to do to get by. And keeping my family happy, trying to find moments of joy by doing things that I loved, but just being really uninspired. Then I shattered my wrist. I fell on it once, hairline fracture, but kept acting like it wasn't a problem until I broke my wrist. And when I broke my wrist, I realized not only did I have to have surgery, but I was in immense pain. During that time frame, I found myself unable to do much of anything. And it was discouraging. I realized that the things that I was doing every day that I was complaining about were things I was taking for granted that I was able to do. I used that time frame, as a time to beat myself up and to allow things like anxiety and depression to kick in ways they never had before. So after a while, I had a pivot moment. I had a big moment where my daughter, who was 4 years old at the time, probably closer to 3 or 2, came into the room and asked for me to pick her up. Again, I had a cast on my arm. I was sitting there beating myself up, just again doing the routine things. And she kept asking me to pick her up, and it made me upset. The more upset I got, the more I realized that I kind of lashed out at her. And as a child, she didn't understand why. She started to cry. She even went to her mother and said, "Why won't Daddy pick me up?" And it was a wake-up call for me. It was a wake-up call for me in a way that I can only explain by saying that something shifted in my mind and made me look around at what I was doing and how I was living. The drinking myself to sleep, to the doing things that just didn't benefit my body overall. And I said, I have to make a change. Before this, I was going to physical therapy as a routine thing to do because we all do it, and the doctor told me to go. After that, I went in there and I did every test I could as hard and as possible as I could. After a while, I realized that putting in the real work, putting in the effort, actually helped me to not only feel better, but be better. I had gotten so strong in a short amount of time that I actually had to move me to a physical therapist that worked with athletes. And when I went in there, the first thing that the PT said to me is I should just be doing routine resistance training. So, started my journey there, found myself doing things that really lined up with what I wanted, and plain and simple, the rest is history. Opened the space a couple years later. I think it's, let's say, 12 years later, I opened the space. Okay? So, I'm here to tell you that no matter where you are in your journey, no matter where you're starting, you can improve and be better. And I'm hoping that when you see this message, you get that message, you internalize it, and you ask yourself the question, what can I do to move forward living a happier, healthier life? It's really simple. Put one foot in front of the other as often as you can until you're no longer standing in the same place. I'm hoping that this entire channel inspires people to take a look at their movement and improve it. I will tell you right now, I am not your mobility expert who has great ranges. I'm not double jointed. I'm not flexible. I will say these things up front because I don't want people to think that they're just going to wake up and be super amazing. What I had to do day in, day out for years was look at where I was and take a step forward until I reached a space where I could literally help others do the exact same thing. Again, there will be no quick fixes on this channel. The name of this channel is Getting It Daily. So instead of looking for ways to just be better quickly or quick fixes, we're going to give you tried and proven methods we've used with hundreds of clients over the last decade to help you be happier and healthier. We hope that you see this video and that you ask questions below so we have topics to share on this channel. We also hope that as we develop and we become more into our space, that you see what we really want to give to people and you ask for more help from us. I promise you, we are going to cover fitness, and food as much as we possibly can. But who's watching will help us develop how we help people. We have our own bends, but at the same time, we're really here to help all of you. So shoot those questions below. Tell us what we can do to help you have a happier, healthier, overall wellness journey. All right? Like the video, share the video. Talk to you soon. Peace.